me, it's not like a half-hearted effort. Just wanted people to know that this is something that I was really passionate about, and I was really glad that it was able to come through. For me, I've always really loved fashion, and I always sort of kept tabs on a lot of designers just because I buy a lot of clothes sometimes. I just love looking at designs and checking up on them through Instagram or wherever I can. And I always saw Hanako's designs, and I don't know, I just asked my agent whether they thought anything was possible. Surprisingly, she said yes, and then we met in person and we got along very well. So for me, that's from my side how everything happened.
Naomi sent me her inspiration images, and then we also did more research based on Naomi's images, and then we put together a mood board together. And then after that, collectively, I did some sketches, and then Naomi also did some sketches too, which were actually like drawn by her. So I think that's like a really special part about this collaboration.
I mean, for me, I tend to sketch quite often because I don't know, I used to do that during the car rides to tournaments as a little kid, and for me, sometimes I didn't see like clothing that I liked in stores, so I would just draw things that I wished were real. So I've actually been sketching for a while. For me, I think I just enjoyed meeting Hanako and swapping ideas because I've never been involved in a process like this before, and for her just to be so kind and genuine and like accepting the sketches and like teaching me about fashion things, it's definitely one of the best things that I've ever done.
This collection really reflects this idea of like the modern woman and somebody that lives like a very busy lifestyle, which I think is also reflective of Naomi's personal style, because she is like an international tennis star and she also has this like jet-setting lifestyle.
I think for me, just bringing a little bit of like Japanese feminine style into it, I think it was definitely both important for us to like have that shine. And I think just everything that Hanako said, like for it to be wearable and not just a glamorous dress, I think there's definitely a lot of pieces in there that I could wear to a party, but also just for street style. So for me, that's definitely very important. Yeah, I mean, for me, I think because I grew up in America, and then going to Tokyo and Japan, and just seeing how it's a bit more modest, I would say. Like, I don't know, there's a bit more like kawaii. I don't know how to describe it in English. But I feel like the clothing has more meaning, like there's a story sometimes behind it. And I think that Japanese feminine style is just like being graceful, and also like there are certain things on the clothes that have purpose. So for me, that's how I interpreted it. I grew up with my mom. She's Japanese. I ate like tonkatsu and stuff growing up, and tamagoyaki and omurice. So I don't know, for me that's my nostalgic food, and I don't know, I play for Japan, and for me I'm very prideful of it. I love coming back to Tokyo and going to Hokkaido to see my Oji-chan and like all my mom's relatives there. And it's a bit hard to describe, I guess, for people that aren't like mixed like me, but just to have like that sense of, pride for like where your mom's from and then where your dad's from, I think for me is something very special.
I personally felt like it was not my job, but like a part of my, I guess, like role as a Japanese person living in the United States was I thought it was very important to tell the message about Japanese culture and like the beautiful aspects of Japanese culture.
I hope everyone likes it. And Hanako worked really hard on it, and hopefully that they feel, the love and the design and all the passion that we had when we created it. And yeah, hopefully they see the vision when they buy the product.